our 1992 clean title Nissan 240SX hatchback, affectionately called Missy. Project Missy is how it will be referred to. Drift Missile, Missy. We thought it was kind of cool. So we bought this car back in July for $700. The price was pretty much impossible to pass up, considering how clean the car was and the fact it came with most of the parts that my other 240 needed at the time. But looking at it now, it obviously doesn't look as great as it could, but I think that the potential this car has really is quite spectacular. I'll give you guys a quick tour. Obviously, you guys did see a lot of this in those early opening glamour shots, but I think a quick tour would be cool to familiarize yourself with such a big project that means actually a decent amount to me, just from stuff I've always wanted to do and stuff I've always wanted to own. So, right now, it's painted two different colors, obviously. Red, it's on some knockoff rims that were originally on my other 240, Project Charlotte. And we just switched this off because this car came on some nice JDM rims that I wanted to sell. Going along, you can see there's no major problems. It's got a little bit of body damage, but nothing super out of the ordinary for a 240. All the holes have been patched, which may make it difficult to get street legal with the third brake light, but we'll figure it out. The fuel tank has already been dropped. It's just sitting underneath the car right now for making way for fuel cell. And again, nothing but some fading paint and things on this side to cause problems. So we'll go ahead and go to the inside of the car right now, which is going to be a mess, just a heads up. So this is currently the inside of Project Missy. It's not clean or glamorous, but it is very well taken care of. All the metal is strong and fine, and it will make a very good base point from which to start our wiring and our custom drift interior. Should be great. So, originally this car did come with a full interior, pretty much, minus the seats, which is why I bought it, and then decided to turn it to a drift project. So, right now it's holding a variety of parts. Those are all KA parts and has 13 parts, and as well as these heads in the back. So, perhaps one of the best features about this car, which you may have gotten a sneak peek glimpse of, is these Cusco coilovers, straight off a Nissan Safira from Japan. So that's pretty cool, as well as the fact it's already been cut for drifting. So there's a better look at the coilovers. And the trans tunnel has been bashed for a bigger transmission, as well as the radiator clearance has been cut for a much bigger radiator. So it's already equipped for drifting. We just got to finish the work. Now, I'm intentionally not showing the engine, but it's pretty dirty. But here we go. Oh, wonder what that is. Well, that's right. Project Missy is going to be getting a boosted 2J. So I'm really excited for this. This build should be pretty insane. So, the plans for the build. Well, it's not in perfect shape, but the lack of rust on the frame and frame rails, which is a bit of a common issue with these cars, does mean that it should make a good candidate for a drift car. So that's what it's going to be. Maybe street legal, maybe not. There's some things we have to work out before we can decide if that's a good idea. But so the build will consist of a 2JZ GE with a turbo kit and internally modified. So we're hoping for the 450 to 600 horsepower range, which I know is a big gap, but that's the plan. Probably paired up with a T56 transmission. Transmission has not totally been decided on yet, but that's looking like our best option for now. And really, otherwise, it'll just be a Mega Squared ECU and all of its, daughter boards and such, as well as custom exhaust and transmission mounts and all this. Nothing out of the ordinary for a 2J swap, just a lot more spaced out and a lot more custom. But do stay tuned because this is going to be awesome. Hopefully, by the end of the year, we'll have it up and running. So, I know it's a long way off, but it's going to be a big one. So stick with us. It should be great.